Okay, I'm in the greenhouse, and as you know from the previous video that the snow load collapsed the roof. I went and to find a ladder, so I'm going to try and remove some of this. Welcome back to K&L Farms. I'm Ken. I hope this video finds you well. Pre-existing building, new building, greenhouse, approximately 12 by 12. Sorry about the thunder, and I'm trying to get this video in before it rains on me. And with thunder, there's lightning. I'm in the middle of the summertime, or it's been warm, dry, extremely dry. So I'm going to have to go to get my brush rig for the fire department and get ready for that, because I think we're going to have an issue later on. So, but I'm trying to get this video in. Okay, so recycled building, new building. You see this where this lip is, and I'll get you a piece of plastic or siding. This is just a piece of siding we've been using. I've got the front done, the back done, got the vent in the back, and maybe a third of the roof done. And I wanted to do some of this side to show you, and I just got the material from town. So if I take this piece, I'm hoping you can see it, and it sits like that. Rain, snow, water hits this and runs down inside the building, which we didn't want to happen. So I got some drip edge, and it's kind of a custom, different piece of drip edge than I'm used to. Take this drip edge, put it like that, run the material down to here. I'll have to bend this back. This got bent out. I'll have to bend this back a little bit, but you can see with the siding, which I'll show you here in a minute, siding, water will run off and come outside of the greenhouse. So I was going to screw that in. Well, let me get the driver here real quick. And I'm going to see if this is a 1-inch screw. I'm going to see if this screw actually will go inside there. But I kind of want to make it, you know, something, I'm thinking something like that. I might have to go find me a level. Let's see if that'll go in there first. I'm going with, I don't think so. So I may have to change my tactics here a little bit. Yeah, it'll go in there. Kind of get it elevated where I want and flush at the end. Like that, kind of. Let me go get a level, because I want this drip edge to be level, but I don't want all the water running towards the camera. Got a little level, got a little magnet on it. I'll bring that end up a little bit. Actually, I'll probably put a screw right here in the middle, because I don't have to screw this out very much. Okay, that's pretty close. That looks good. Let's try one here. Yep, I'm going to switch. I'm going to use a different driver. That one's too much of a pain. Okay, went and got a different driver tip and a different screw, because I didn't like the way that screw was coming out. I don't really like that one very much either. Okay. Put one down the end towards you. And then I'll try and show you something here in just a minute. Okay, these come in 10-foot lengths. Now remember, I said that the building was approximately 12 feet long. So that meant that I had to buy 3 of these, with a little bit remaining towards the camera. Just a little chunk, not very much. So that means I'm going to have, well, maybe 8 feet of this remaining, and I'll just put it in a pile, because we reuse products here quite a bit. If you own your own homestead, you know that you don't want to drive. Like this morning, I wasted an hour and a half just going to get this where I could have been working. But anyway, so I'll show you the next step. And I brought just a portable workbench here. And I just use a set of tin snips I'll show you here in just a minute. And I can't use a pencil on it. I've been trying to use a pencil on it. It won't mark. So I got a little felt marker in my pocket. I got to find a tape measure real quick. I'll kind of show you with the tape measure. The idea was to go to the bottom of this rafter, and then this hole is left open. You'll have to come back, or I'll have to come back. And they call them bird blocks, and they do a couple things. One is it doesn't let rain, because when we get rain coming sideways or snow coming sideways, this hole right here will allow rain to go in, plus it'll allow birds. That's why they call them bird blocks. But later on, I'll come back and put a bird block right here, one right here, one right here. I don't even know if you can see that opening, but up on the top of the rafter, there's an opening. So I was going to cut one of these real quick, give you a general idea of what it would look like. And let's try 39 and a half. Okay. This is the full, we're buying them 8 feet. This is a full 8-footer. And so I can get 2 out of this one board. I'm sorry, out of this one piece of material. Pair of tin snips, and the cut's fairly easy. Basically just an industrial pair of scissors. Just cut it off like that. And I've been throwing my garbage inside the greenhouse for now, not on the plants, because the wind, when the wind comes up in the evening, if you don't, they get blown all over the yard, and you got to go find it all over the place. So let's see how that one came out. And I'll kind of show you what I had in mind. See, kind of like that. That's what I had in mind. I'll just put a couple screws in here to tack it, maybe cut another one, and then I'll go get a ladder and put a few screws on there. This is the side. See how the back is long? You can probably see that on the back's still long. I want to wrap it in some way. I'm going to have to come back and cut it, but I want to wrap this corner with this longer piece. Screws in there for time being. I'll probably go long. I'll have to bend this over. See this piece that's bent? I'll bend this lip back over so the water will actually come from the outside. I'll have to get a ladder in a minute. I want to take another measurement. See that? It's narrowing up. Okay. deduct, and this piece is deduct. Put those away. Take this strip off of it. And let's see how it looks. Alright, yeah, see, that's not bad. I can work with that. Okay, now if I can get the driver back in my hand. I got an old screw in my pocket. Get the one I want. I kind of pull it tight so it doesn't bag in the middle. I'm out of screws, but I got them in the workbench. Okay, I'm going to grab a ladder, shorter one. I'm going to screw that top out a little bit. Okay, that gives you an idea of how